Hello, everyone. All one of you. I'm going to wait for some people to show up. And if not, I will end the stream. I just wanted to catch up with everybody, see what's going on. Sundays are really hard. Everyone's going to sleep, trying to start their day right for Monday, their week off right. Hey. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Cleaning at midnight? Well, I don't know where you are, but hey, Shandon, how are you? I'm looking at, excuse me. I am looking at case updates. I have been really busy today and took some time off, played with my kiddo all day, got some rest, and I haven't had a chance to really do much. So I was looking at some case updates. I did see that Lena Keel's situation, they're thinking that it might be an actual abduction. There was a retired FBI investigator that states what 3-year-old child's going to wander off at 5 o'clock when it's so, busy. People are coming home from work. There we go. That was really bright. Sorry. It just doesn't seem possible that she would just wander off and no one would find her. My son is 3, going on 20. He acts like he is the rooster of the little hen house here and tells us what to do. So they're still searching for Lena, though. I mean, I don't see any updates. There's members of the FBI Behavioral Analysis Unit, or BAU, were brought in, but that again does not mean it was an abduction. So we're really just like the Summer Wells case, everyone's, confused. They don't know what's going on, right? And neither does anyone else. So I'm really hoping that they find her, but I do believe in my heart of hearts that Lena was abducted. I really do. Or the parents might be involved some way. But I don't know. I'm really leaning towards abduction. It happens. It does happen. But they're still looking. So there's really not much to update on that, is there? Yes, they did pull her Amber Alert because, which I think is ridiculous. You shouldn't have to do that, in my opinion. If you're a missing child, you're on that Amber Alert until they find you, within a reasonable amount of time. And if they don't find you, then on to bigger, alerts. Like maybe there's a separate one. I don't know. I just think our system's kind of screwy. It is a great age. It really is. It's just exhausting. I'm doing my best. So Lena Keel's still looking. I was looking at some updates on Harmony Montgomery's case, and it's pretty amazing what I'm finding. The mom was at the vigil. She even says that she admits that she has failed her daughter, which I was kind of flabbergasted about, right? Let me see if I can find that video. I think this one's it. Damn ads. Boy. Yeah. Ooh, my internet must be slow today. That's weird. I have like really good internet, so that's weird. It's very strange. Anyway, I really wanted y'all to see her, if y'all haven't seen it, the video of her, of the mom. Because I didn't think she was going to be on camera, honestly. Maybe if I can refresh this bad boy. Should have never clicked it. We're gonna play this because I'm stubborn. There we go. You're kidding. There she is. God, it's so cold over there. Hey, Chew Crime and Coffee. I hope you're having a blast. Thank you for joining. Ugh. Anyway, you get the picture. So she showed up at the vigil and gave, her 2 cents. I'm going to go to Nerdy Addict, my favorite Twitter person in the world. He has a nice little drone that gets to see aerial shots of things that are going on, specifically with the Harmony Montgomery case. And I wanted to show y'all, if y'all haven't seen this, this is the view of them digging up the entire backyard. Look how big it is. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. Gonna see if there's something bogging down my system. But anyway, isn't that nuts? Wow. They dug it all up, which they should. Like, I think that's wonderful. I really do. Yes, there's a lot going on my computer. Wow. All right. Yep. I hope that they find some kind of clues, Here was another one. Crystal, the mother, thinks that she was sold or there was a transaction to get rid of her, or maybe, for drugs or something. And that's totally possible. Wow. Wow. They did it pretty quickly, right? Like, it's pretty quick. And there was a picture of like little grid lines where they were circling sections to be, I guess, dug into to find more information. I don't think she's here. However, it could possibly be she could, because they sold that home so quickly after they last saw her in October, right? So HUD took over this house and sold it, and I think lost $20,000 to try to flip this house, because I guess it was condemned because of the horrible living conditions. Like, y'all, It was pretty bad. And we don't even know what it looked like during them living there. But there was a picture, let me try to find it, of her room. They think it's her room. And it had Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse on the walls. It was just, it broke my heart. Really, it did, because who knows what, we obviously know some abuse, went down there. So it makes you sad. Makes me sad. I joined a Harmony Montgomery Missing Child Facebook group ran by True Crime Replay, which I've gotten in contact with. We might be doing some video features and stuff like that. But there's a lot of good information in here. A lot of the people are covering this case now. So here's the picture of when they started really getting into it and doing the grid lines. And you see those little marks right here, the little orange boxes. You can't see my screen, but I think that's where they're going to start looking. There's a bunch of them over on the side here. Like, there's quite a bit of stuff to go through. So this is definitely going to be a feat in itself. There's that dip, like where the fence line is at the top. There's that little dip right there, that darkened area. I think that that's what they were saying they were looking at one point. But I could be wrong. But I'm thinking that, I mean, there is a dip there. So, yes, I'm so glad. So glad that she's getting the attention and coverage. I don't know if y'all have seen the video of, the video of Kayla Montgomery's mother. I think that she's hiding something, definitely. That's just me. She knows something. Kayla Montgomery, or Kayla Rivera, and Adam Montgomery know exactly what happened to that baby girl. Adam specifically knows. So there was I don't know if y'all saw my video, but Adam back in July of 2021 went and harassed Kayla Montgomery at her mom's house and like tapped on a window with a steak knife. And I think that he was trying to intimidate her not to say anything. Maybe they had broken up or whatever. And he was trying to intimidate her not to say anything. So she knows something. We all know. Hey, killer, how are you? So, yeah. The bitch needs to say something. I'm just going to say it like it is. She knows. Adam knows. I wonder if there's any update on them being in jail and any updates. I don't think so. It looks like, I read this earlier. It says on November 18th, 2021, the mayor received the communication from Crystal, the mother, asking for help about Harmony. So I'm giving Crystal a little bit more leniency, I think, on judging her too harshly. I mean, yes, obviously she should have done more. I would have been knocking down the doors at DCYF. I would have been at the police station every day. However, she does have another child with a man that I believe is a very questionable man. He is a big-time criminal, been on the news criminal. So he's not not only is he not the sharpest crayon in the box, but he is kind of a shithead, and he really talks a lot of crap in these Facebook groups that I've been in regarding Harmony's case. He's just an asshole. And I hope that she gets away from him if they're together, because he's just awful. Hi, Raven. Hey. So I just kind of wanted to go over those little things and then get to the goody stuff, because I'm going to do an EVP session tonight. And I know that that's kind of outside of my norm, and I try to keep that away from this channel, but I is who I is, and I do's what I do's. And talking to dead people is what I do, y'all. On the side, I do a lot of readings for people who have missing loved ones, and I'm starting to finally get more comfortable with the missing child's case, missing children or missing persons. I did a EVP session. I don't know if you know who, what's her name? She was a missing girl that was from, I believe, or excuse me, she lived in Arizona, and then she went to Big Bend Park, National Park up in California, and she went missing. Well, I did this big EVP session, and I was like, we need to look at the roads. She's off of a road somewhere, but I believed it true to be foul play, that somebody put her there, that it was intentional and someone took her. Well, her and her dog were found off of a very, very dangerous, busy highway, and it was ruled as an accident. So I posted the EVP session out in the interwebs, and one of the family members was like, it wasn't foul play. I'm really astonished that you would be so ballsy to put this out there. And so I learned my lesson to first make sure that, if I'm going to put it out there, that I'm willing to take and accept the responsibility of the backlash. So you have to be careful. You have to be respectful of the family, and you also have to be, what's the word? Just cautious. Sometimes information comes through that isn't always accurate. Or if it is, and, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing that you can do to convince someone otherwise. Sometimes you just have to cut your losses and back up. And I'm learning what I need to do and what I can't do, etc. Operation Rescue Our Children. Hi there. I'm so glad you're here. I'm amazed. I'm just a wee little channel, but I watch you all the time. I'm Ernie. I think you're hilarious. I think what you're doing is wonderful. I think that you have a lot of good information, so I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah, ghosties are scary. They are very scary. I posted I didn't post, but I did a live the other night, and it was about Harmony Montgomery, and we were going through the video, and I shit you not, lights went out, internet went down, StreamYard was going chaotic, and one of my biggest followers, Heather, who's not here tonight, she follows me on TikTok, and I do all these readings on there. And she texts me, and she was like, it's your spirit guide, Kyle, isn't it? And Kyle's a very big energy. So I was like, yes. He tries to come in, but he literally destroys all of my technology. This is the third or fourth ITC research device that I've had to purchase because of Mr. Kyle. So I'm tired of purchasing these $80 ghost boxes. So anyway, one more thing that I wanted to pinpoint. I wanted to talk about rose blight. I did a live the other night, and there was an interesting article on Reddit that I saw. Somebody thinks that there is a serial killer out there. So 2 years ago, Pretty Lies said that the case stumps her about rose blight, and she says, yes, I think that there is a serial killer because 6 months after, Sarah Bushland went missing, I think it was around 2 or 3 years ago before, something like that. She was killed behind a porn store. That's not funny, but it's kind of, embarrassing to say. She was killed behind a porn store in Beloit, Wisconsin, frequented by truckers. Well, her car, Rose Bly's car, was in an abandoned tractor trailer parking lot. So maybe there's a connection there. I'm not sure. There was also a prostitute named Terry Stanford who was found murdered in the exact location. So maybe there's a connection there. So I'm going to be diving into that because when I read that, I was like, oh, that might be something to look into. Yes. It's funny, Shannon, she said, don't be scared of the dead. Respect them and they will respect you. That is about 95% true. There are pieces of shit energy that have passed that will still try to mess with you. It's just like on Earth, right? You have good people and you have not so good people. And their energy is their energy no matter what you do. And so sometimes I get really, really mean stuff come through, especially on like EVP spirit boxes. I've been called so many names. Oh, I've been called Stinky. That was fun. The other day I got called Stinky. And I was like, am I stinky? I smell good. What you talking about, Cletus? You know? But they're just, sometimes they're little kids that are trying to play with you and they're very well known that they're dead. And they just haven't passed yet to their next whatever. So anyway, wasn't Don driving trucks at the time? Shannon, that's a good question. He might have been. Oh, and I also wanted to pull up again Mary's comment that she said to me during the Lab 2.0's live the other day about the interview rooms, Let me see if I can find it. But that was very interesting that she said that. That she said that she doesn't put it past Donnie that he could have done something to Rose Bly. I was like, get out of here. You did not just respond to my comment about that. But she has an opinion. She has a right to it. So I just was like, what? You would really say that? Okay, cool. If you say it, I believe you, ma'am. I agree. But it's very unlikely in my opinion. Let's see if this is it. Candace called Donnie's sister 2 days after Summer went missing and told her that CPS was coming that day. Summer went missing. Now, what does that tell you? Now, she was saying that after I said, look, motive is important when thinking about why Summer would go missing if it was foul play. So you're trying to think of all of these things, right? Well, hello, CPS. I will pound that shit to the ground, y'all. CPS has everything to do with if it is foul play, that is it, because they never talk about it. Hell, we don't need specifics on the CPS case. All you have to do is acknowledge it, Candace and Dawn, but you don't. And you don't because you know something's bad. Something is bad about that, first of all, and you know that we would connect the dots better. But it doesn't take a rocket science, right? Rocket scientist to figure out that CPS is a great motive to get rid of your daughter, especially if she's under the age of 8 and something went really wrong, really deviant. Okay? So, and I've had Summer, by the way, come through and say that Daddy is mean. Daddy is very mean. And she still misses her parents very much. Let me see if I can find the other one. Mary. There it is. Nope, that. Oh, this was the one that said, do y'all know who Never Lose Hope is? It says true crime wait with Eve. Oh, just wait for the bombshell. When I said that I think that there's a connection to Rose Bly, like if we solve Rose Bly's case, maybe we could then solve Summers because of the connection. Maybe we can see how Rose died, what happened in that dynamic, and obviously compare it to Summers, right? So I don't know who this person is, but what's the bombshell? And I responded and I didn't get anything back. So poo on them for not telling me what's going on there. But oh well. Maybe next time. I was like, really? Sometimes you can get some really good information in the chat, like for realsies. All right, so Mary says right here, Candace called Donnie's. Oh, wait. Nope. I need to go to the other one. I think this is where I messed up and sent the... I got it on my phone. Photos. The one thing that I've learned about making YouTube videos and doing stuff on here is that you had better get some storage, because I make videos on my phone. There it is. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Oh, I can definitely let you see it on my phone. I can mirror. Yeah, but I'm almost out of storage, and I've already bought like a bunch. So that's no bueno. I love this app called Let's View. You can sync your iPhone to a Windows desktop. Yes. That's what I'm doing right now. True crime and coffee. The alleged messages from Grandis said that Don Wells and Candace were seeing each other during the time Rose went missing. But weren't they in, was it Arkansas? Back and forth between Oklahoma and Arkansas. And I found something very interesting doing her background, Candace's background. There's a lot of people that are on the watch list, the DEA watch list, that she was in connection with somehow, some way in Oklahoma. A Hispanic man. So I was always like, what is going on there? But Unsolved Mysteries, I love that old show. Okay, here it is. And this is also how I'm going to show y'all the EVP session later. Can y'all see that? See, Mary, right there. Sometimes I wonder if Donnie had something to do with Rose's disappearance. Just a thought. It's always a possibility, right? So I'm going to dive into this guy that's on the DEA watch list right now, as we speak, that had a connection somehow between not only Candace, but Grandis. Grandis was supposed to be in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. Why do you have somebody in connection that is on the DEA watch list? Y'all are some trifling ass people. That's all I'm going to say. Come at me all you want to, but both pipelines, trash. Sorry. Where's Summer Wells? It's probably the classiest thing you could ever do is fess up. Having said that, I am going to do some EVP sessions because it is midnight. Why not? It's what I do. I'm not ashamed of it. So I am a practicing medium, guys. I have been doing this for a number of years. I'm going to get the temperature gauge up. I've been doing it, like I said, for a few years, and I am really getting better and better at it. I have ADHD and some other neurodivergent things that I have a hard time tapping into, like reading in between the lines, because I'm going to count it. Okay. I'm very logical and very straightforward. So sometimes it's hard for me to connect the dots. So here's what we're going to do. Here's my phone. I'm going to have my, it's called it's a spirit box, but it's the PS87T model. It's very well known. A lot of people use it. It's the classic, right? And so what happens is if you're going to hear some noises if a spirit gets close to it, but I'm going to use this. So if it'll go off when you're like close to technology, right? So I'm going to move it away, reset it, but I'm going to put it near my phone to basically boost the electromagnetic field magnetometer that's built into everybody's phone. It kind of boosts it. So I'll show you what I use. Did it go away? Yes, it did. Okay. Ghost. I paid $20 for this bad boy. Anybody can get it. See if I can make this bigger for everybody. Sure I can. Always on top enabled. Whoa. I'm just kidding. I'm not dirty, I swear. Okay. Ooh, rotate? No. Don't like that at all. Okay, this is as good as it's going to get. There's my baby. When he was a baby. Isn't he handsome? Oh my gosh. Makes me so happy. All right. So this is my Ghost Paranormal Science Toolkit app. I am not marketing this tool at all. It's just one of my favorite ones to use for on camera. Other than that, I use my good old-fashioned baby right here or myself. You gone. Okay. So I want you guys to actually ask questions and see what it says. So you can ask the question in the chat, and then I will connect with my spirit guides and ask through the app. And we'll see what it says. I hope that you can hear it. I really do. If not, let me know. And there's a little lag, so I'll show you real quick the dashboard. So this top section right here is the EMF. The electronic voice phenomena is the second bar right here with all of these little letters. And then the audio is recording me talking and then, any ghosties that come through. Isn't that cool? And then there's just a breakdown of EMF, geographic, the lesoscope, all of these little tools. The lesoscope actually can detect energy and temperature changes. Yeah, there's a big lag there, but you see that right there? When it moves. Yeah, anyway. So I'm not going to use this one because it takes up a lot of energy to do just that. So I'm going to just simply do the voice recording. See if you can see it. Yeah, there's a big lag. Crazy, huh? All right. I know. Very cool. All right. So you guys, I want you to ask a question about specifically summer wells. I have no qualms about putting this on because the parents are not doing their due diligence to find their daughter. So I don't mind doing this. And I speak to her anyway, so it's not like I can do anything about it because must. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that come through? Did it scare the shit out of you? So that was Spirit Guide saying you must do these things. There is no other way around it. Show the people what you do and how amazing it can be. Oh no, I think I blocked the wrong person. I really do. How do I unblock? I cannot believe I did that. Shit. That's like the last person I would ever want to block. Anyway, I'm going to figure that out. But please ask any question that you want, and I will try to connect, and let's see what we get. Excuse me. I always get so freaking gassy during these don't ask me why. I don't know what to tell you on this, but I get very, very, very gassy and burpy when I do these. Don't know why. Hi, engineer. I think I got True Crime back. I'm so sorry. Okay, so you don't hear anything right now because I'm telling my spirit guides to hang tight because I'm obviously not connected. But sometimes things will come through anyway. Okay. So please like and subscribe, guys. I would really appreciate it. So someone ask a question. Any question at all. I can ask the first one. Oh no. Hold on a second. Mr. Kyle. He's being a turkey. See if it starts over. I'm going to try it again. This is usually so much fun when it's not being weird. Kyle behave, yeah. Kyle is my spirit guide. Go to my TikTok if you ever want to learn about that and craziness. It's all on there. I think it was like 1.2 million views on my ghost sessions with him. Bananas. We actually found out who he was too. And he donated his organs to other people. So he was a sweet boy. Did a lot of good things. All right. Join us, but behave. Yes. All right. So my first question is going to be, Spirit Guides, can you confirm that we can either connect with or have energy that is connected to Summer Moon Utah Wells, 5 years old? Do you see how it goes? The energy kind of spikes. That means that energy is trying to harness into this to get that answer that we need, but it's scanning through a whole dictionary of words, some that I've created, some that it already has. If you hear any appliances like dishwasher or microwave, those are my code words for it's a confirmation of spirit guide. It's just how I set it up, and that's how me and my spirit guides talk. That's just how it is. Bored. Did y'all hear that? Probably not yet. So this ghostie is very bored, but I don't feel that it's not connected to Summer Moon at all. Did y'all hear that? Did it scare you? Wondering if I could get this quicker, like maybe connected through another program. Okay, what's your name? Studying. Okay, poltergeist. Okay, so you're about to hear it in a minute, but it said studying poltergeist. So what it's saying is that it's watching me try to talk to a ghost. Crazy, huh? So I can go ahead and tell you right now that this ghost is a very old man in his late 80s. I would say late 80s. And I'm thinking his name is Rodney, or maybe like Roddy. Let's see. What's your name? Let's see what it says. Or spirit guides, can you confirm that? Like saying dishwasher or... No, I am not bored. I'm with you, lovely people. Not bored at all. There is a delay, though. He's a funny old man. He says he knows someone in chat. Does anybody know a Roddy or a Rodney? He's in their late 70s or 80s. Somebody here knows. That's funny. They're saying they're saying that it reminds me of those movies. Remove. Okay. So yeah, it's someone True Crime and Coffee. I think they're talking to you, honey. I removed you. Oh, yeah, I removed you and I put you back. True Crime and Coffee, this is for you, baby. Roddy. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, this is for you, True Crime. But I'm thinking 70s. No, it's 70s. Or maybe they're just showing me that, late number. 70s or 80s. Very old. That's cool. Okay, what do you have to say, Roddy? I know. I didn't think that it would be someone in chat that they would reach out to. Crazy. I'll have to show you some of the Summer Wells sessions. Pray, cray, cray. I think I can do it on here, actually. Okay, so Roddy says that it's on your mama's side. Oh, it's a friend? Is it a friend? True crime? Maybe not blood related? Mom's older cousin. Okay, he's about to say something. He's trying. That's so cool. True crime and coffee. That is crazy. So confirming the mom's side. Okay. Wow. So he was kind of a rowdy Roddy. He was rowdy. One of those quiet when you get to first meet him, and then after you get a beer or two, it's just balls to the wall. He liked to meet new people, though, even though he was shy at first, but he would just brighten up immediately. And if he didn't like it, he didn't like it. Rowdy was his nickname. So that's what the Rowdy and the Rodney is. I was like, I see Roddy, Roddy, but I didn't know if it was Rodney, because sometimes, like I said, I misinterpret things a lot. How crazy. Okay, Roddy, do you have anything to say? I didn't mean to remove her. I was being dumb. I was trying to remove the Russian bot that was trying to put links in my chat. Roddy, is there any way that you could connect to Summer Wells or have anyone connect to Summer Wells? Let's see if he can help. He knows how passionate you are about Summer Wells. I think we all are, right? Is there any way to connect with her? I haven't been able to connect with Summer Wells in through 2 or 3 months. It's been very difficult. Supper. True crime, did you is there an accident making supper or making a meal recently? Did someone cut themselves or did someone like have a conniption fit? There's something like dramatic about supper. It was like you lost your shit because of something going on YouTube. Like he's showing me how passionate you are about something, and something happened at dinner time and you were just elevated and he was laughing at you. He's funny. Hilarious. Yeah, you were losing your shit about something. He's making fun of you. MGL? No. Okay, look. I think everybody has lost their shit watching MGL. That's hilarious. That's fair. If you don't, then I don't know, you're a different breed. He's laughing at you. Well, that's awesome. No, there is no way to connect to Summer Wells because of you have to respect the energy that's put out there, and the church and other people who are not believers, and communicating with the dead, just like Robin Lane said, backing out with uh, Donna Serafina. Mm-mm. There's a lot of energy blocking that connection. Now you would think that these people that pray understand that that's mediumship, right? You do understand if you pray to any entity, you are practicing mediumship. Even Rowdy's like, it doesn't make no sense. They don't make no sense. These people don't make no sense. Rowdy, what do you have to say about Candace Bly, and her involvement in Summer Wells' case? Can you say anything about that? That is too funny, true crime. Oh, he's saying something. Hold on. Reset this. No. He was like, just control your temper at lunch. Basically saying, it's going to get worse, sweetheart. She's a bat out of hell. That is hilarious. He is funny. But no, even my spirit guys are saying you're not going to get through to Summer Wells right now. There's too much what I call congestion. It's not going to happen, but I'm so glad he came through. That was awesome. Like I said, it's been 3 months since I've been able to connect, but I thought maybe if I got on here and had the collective, tap into it, but it's just not going to happen. He said lunch. Better control your temperature and eat something. Math. It's not arithmetic. He's saying, do the math. What do you think about Candace? Seriously, what do you think? Do the math. Did he used to say that, true crime? Do you remember? Like, would he be kind of smart assy like that? He's very smart assy, but but nice at the same time. He's very sweet, but I forget there's a delay. Sorry. So now do you get why my name is True Crime with Eve EP? Clever, huh? Of course. Yeah. Literally do the math. And I think that's what we all have done. Right? So I'm going to turn this off now. There's the lunch. Hold on just a second. I got to do my thing to kind of clear out the air. Okay. Maybe I'll do this again, like on another night. Man, Rowdy's going to stick around for a while. I can tell that. Yep, we're waiting for the charges. That's for damn sure. CPS to me is the biggest motive to do something to your child because you have 3 other boys in the home. And if you think about it, let's just say there were charges against all of them. Who's the youngest? And who would be the most problematic if you had something happen to your child that you did and it was really deviant? Summer Wells was that unfortunate denominator. And that's just the June 15th was an alibi that was full of lies and deceit, and we all know it. And the people that are protecting Dawn and Candace, who are innocent, who are to what they think is innocent, they are the ones that are actually profiting off the most, more than anybody else. There is a reason why those people are so connected and tight to the hip. How disrespectful, you little shit, to get onto her swing for clicks. Just because you don't go monetize through YouTube, you little bastard, doesn't mean that you're not getting money through your Cash App. Be real and just post it. Just do like everybody else. Get tired of these pieces of shit on here. These apologists for criminals who hurt their baby. I have never felt so mad in my life when I saw that piece of shit swing on her swing. There's just nothing okay with that. Who the fuck are you to do that? It just makes my blood boil. You know, the connection between the Wells and anybody around them that has been in direct contact with them, do they not know that law enforcement is watching their every move? And how dare you also, put your 3 boys in a predicament to see you in such a light? Do you not care what they think about you, Dawn? Obviously not. You would let your kids cuss, beat up on Summer, backtalk, do whatever they wanted. I am so grateful that they're not in your care, Dawn. It looked like you lost your best friend, Dudley says. I believe that. I believe it 100%. I do. Raven, what do you mean by the dogs? I really do feel bad for Jody Sue. Does she probably get her facts, little bitty details mixed up sometimes? Yeah. I mean, it's almost like there's nothing you can say or do if you're innocent anyway, because everybody's a suspect. So you're going to be fine-tooth comb to the nth degree until something doesn't make sense. Allison partied at Candace's house and posted a pic, huh? I have not seen that. Has anybody else seen that? Like I said, I've been busy all day. Girl, don't make me go down that rabbit hole. I don't see it. Do I think that Allison is confused? Yeah. Trying to protect her baby? Yes, I do. What I do think is very, very weird is the videos of Hunter and Candace on TikTok and like just the random videos. Isn't that weird? Raven says Jody Sue Live said Dawn said to Josie that weekend, I guess Jody was right about the dog. Something happened that night. Oh, I'm sure. I remember the conversation about Jose being there, and something is so off about that whole damn thing. We all know that was a party. There was drugs. Don Wales wasn't there. He was working out in wherever, Utah, I guess. And you have to think about this. These nasty fucks are partying and doing drugs around their children. Good night, sweetheart. I'm glad you got to speak to Rowdy. That's so cool. Thank you for stopping by, love. I hope you have a great night. Jody mumbled Summer was laying wet on the floor dead as a door. That's terrible. Yeah, that's awful. I'll do some more research and then I'll do a morning coffee and we can discuss that. And we can also discuss some Rose Bly information that I didn't get to tonight. But guys, I'm going to hop off of here. I am tired. I have an interview tomorrow. I'm an accountant, and so I've been off of work for a little bit to just kind of take care of my mental health. Summer Wells's case has been beyond affecting my literal everyday life. And so I took some time off literally just to recharge and get my brain back on track. And so I am getting back out there in the work world. But thank you so much for stopping by. I would love to do maybe a Sunday night EVP session or maybe once or twice a week, late night, to see what we can get. I think it's very important to try to get any information we can, even if this is nothing, right? Maybe there's something that can trigger a thought to help find Summer Wells or any missing child. So I do think the dogs are the key. I just think the dogs are the key in another way, in a thought process. They are not aggressive, mean dogs, but you would hear them if someone were coming onto the property, right? Nobody heard that. I just wish that Jody would really clarify that, like, once and for all about the dogs. But content has to keep rolling, guys, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you all. You guys get some rest and have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. I will be posting a shit ton of videos this week, and I will do more lives as I go. Wish me luck on my interview. You guys drink some water, get some sleep. Bye.